Guys, it's Nick here. Welcome back to another installment of Dangonronpa. Mahiru Koizumi is dead, and she was the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. And she was always straightforward. Towards us and towards herself, she was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiru? Why? Why did this happen to her? The muscles in my face stiffened and grew hard. Darkness clouded my vision. My legs started to wobble and I instinctively placed my hand against the wall. Damn it, Tejime. Before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We were having a lot of fun. But why?
Are you kidding me?
Why did something like this happen? Someone tell me! I obviously don't know what's going on either.
Oh!
Now it's not the time to make bubbles. Hurry up and get the others. Ibuki instantly left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had to change and whatnot. It must have taken some time. But I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numbed. My emotions were also numbed. Within me, various layers were peeling off. My senses started to return around the time I realized that the others were already here.
Huh?
What the hell is this? Why Mahiru? The girls were standing outside the door leading to the beach, their faces pale with terror.
Something like
For heaven's sake, what in the world is going on? With their pale faces set intact, the girls began wobbling towards the beach house, until a voice stopped them.
Hold it.
Hold on, one sec. Those things beneath you, be careful not to step on them.
What?
Beneath?
See?
You know the footprints in front of that door. There are footprints leading out the beach house, right? That's probably an important clue. Sorry, that was Chiaki, so don't step on them.
Huh?
If you mean evidence. Monokuma mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class trial.
What the?
Another class trial? You fucking idiot.
You serious?
Then, are you saying this is? Of course it fucking is!
That's right.
One of you guys killed her.
Right.
What? That's impossible.
Hey,
It's not like an accident or something. If you guys think that's an accident, that still means the death was caused by someone else's actions, right? But it also counts as a legitimate murder. Though such deaths fall into a grey area on this island, I will make sure it's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that's not considered a murder. Well, it's impossible to get sick and die on this island, not when Monokuma takes such good care of people.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which,
I don't
there it
want
is, a
this.
silent treatment attack. This is like the #1 thing that hurts me. Well, fine, I'm not gonna lose to you or bashing. I decided to become a tough kid. This is the worst. Once again, this is a horrible nightmare. I'm not the victim, and it's all because of Monokuma.
No
It's not my
way.
fault. Then whose fault is it, you ask? To find out, we hold the class trial.
So
Let's begin already. No whining, just begin already.
it's the Monokuma file. Do your best.
I'll see you later at the class trial. Class trial. Investigation. This is horrible. It's just too horrible. Should have stopped the murder before it occurred. Did you have that kind of power? I did have the power before he appeared. Even if she tries to stop it. Judging from Monokuma and Minami's relationship, there's no doubt she gets stopped herself. Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the surveillance cameras. The only thing I can rely on are these ears. They only hear me about 3 times that of a normal person.
So basically,
You had no idea what happened on this island in the first place. I'm just the worst. A powerless rabbit like me is the worst. Hey now, not time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do? Do we have to do it again? That cruel thing, we have to do it again?
why?
I cannot believe it. Mahiru was killed by one of us. We can't do this anymore. Investigating the class trial. Seriously, I'm done. Everyone feels the same, but we can't do anything else except do it. And there's no way we can just ignore the reason Mahiru was killed.
Hey,
The only thing we can do is investigate.
'cause it's
We
bad.
should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive. Chiaki, the
Well,
killer has their reasons, I understand that. It was the same for Teru Teru too. It's really all Monokuma's fault, I understand that too. But even so, we should never forgive.
I'll never allow it.
Shuji has her head in the clouds, so for her to say something like that, she probably can't afford this at all, can't forgive this at all. But that's true of me too. Regardless, everyone's going to die if we don't do it. In order for us to all survive, we must do it. Let's do this!
Perhaps.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death. I understand if everyone's doing it. I will do it too, but please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself down a little. Also, I will go and tell the others who aren't here about this. You're right, if we all heard the announcement, we won't know where the murder took place. I should excuse myself for now.
Hey.
Then let's begin. Who killed Mahiru Kuzomu? Whatever. Why was she killed? We gotta find out and solve this already. That's right, we have to do it. It's the only way. I don't want to do this, but that's more the reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who can do this. Investigation mode is on. Firstly, take a look at Monokuma file. 3 PM. Sydney Climbers body discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. Another fucking drink. Single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There were no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. Around 3 PM, that's the time Kazuichi and I arrived at the diner. And if we'd just gone to the beach house instead, now's not a time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. And then I'm going to find out the truth behind Mahiru's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. Here we go. The fatal blow was felt to Mahiru with a blunt object. The blunt object is this metal bat, right?
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Huh? There's a girl named Gully who was killed in the game during the 4th day. That girl was killed with a blow from a metal bat, just like Mahiru.
Hey,
Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about the metal bat? Yeah, that's exactly it, but... Did you play it too? Then I'm sure you know this, but... The case this time is strongly connected to the Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. In order to solve the mystery behind Mahiru's death, you probably need to solve that game's mystery too. But if you solve the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. Oh, that's me. I mean, it started ambiguously, and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's
That's
wrong.
because you hadn't beaten the game. Beaten? I finished the game with the game over. But were you able to beat it? I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. So what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game? I can't stop thinking about that for some reason. But for now I should focus on this investigation. So it's okay to say that the metal bat is absolutely the murder weapon, right? Okay, there we go. Is this a mask? Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods, regardless. Why is this even here? Did the killer wear that to conceal their face? No, they totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask. A gaudy mask? The mask. You've seen this? Sandwich es bonito. It's a super fun anime with viewership surpassing 90% in my country. An anime that has a viewership of over 90%. Is Sonia's country really alright? Could it be? Was this mask placed next to the body? Yeah, it was. If that is true, could it be? Could it be what? Please give me some time. For some reasons unknown, Sonia rushed out the beach house. What's with her?
It appears.
It looks like she knows something. If that's the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it. So this murder, presumably, is that it matches the MO of the serial killer that was mentioned in the library. Did I share that to you guys? I can't remember. When I was hanging out with Sonia in free time, she talked about like being a fan of serial killers and mentioned one in particular. She also referenced Genocide Jack. But yeah, I didn't think it was relevant, but apparently it might be. For Sonia to be so worked up, it must be something big. I wonder what she knows. Pretty anime girl mask. What else is important to the body, I guess? She's lost her life in her body. It's as if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mahiru I knew? I see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to the high-spirited Mahiru. But we don't have time to wallow in sentiment. There's no way I can just stand here. I slap both my hands onto my cheeks and face Mahiru's body one more time. Mahiru's leaning against the beach house door that leads to the road. She leaned on that door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mahiru tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl to the door. Evidence can be seen in the bloodstains on the floor. They're streaked as if she crawled through them. So she used all her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door and took her last breath. For someone as headstrong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. Holy shit. Compared to last time, I feel there's less drinks. Did people take a lot of drinks from here? Not only that, the only drinks left in here look either sweetened or coloured. They look unhealthy. Okay. Nothing. There's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. I guess it's not that easy, huh? Apparently that's a truth bullet, though. Trash can. Okay. Check. Anything else you got to say?
How suspicious.
What is this? This is suspicious, I think. Did you find some kind of clue? You know the footprints from earlier? They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that! Hajime and Kuzushi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But the footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house. Now you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. You did? At first I tried to go into the beach house from the door facing the road, but it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go from the beachside door. You couldn't go inside from the roadside door because Mahiru's body was blocking it, right? And that's when I noticed those footprints. The footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel looked like they would belong to one person. Someone's footprints leading out the beach house, huh? That's definitely suspicious. Now you mention it, Pico said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be... Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I didn't know anything about this beach.
Maybe.
Is that really true?
But still.
These footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course, my footprints would lead from the shore to the tunnel. Then whose footprints are these?
It appears.
It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue whose they might be. Well, for now, it's obvious this is a clue, don't you think? It's probably an extremely important clue. Alright, what else do we have in here? Closet door was half open. The last time I came here, this wasn't the case. It's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside here too. It's like a separate area, Jesus. Well, there's a bit of paper on the floor that looks really suspicious. It's a pretty spacious walk-in closet, but there's so much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person can stand in here. If you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay in here. There's something on the floor. This yellow thing, it's a gummy candy. Finding a candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. It's connected to the incident. Did someone drop this while they were inside the closet? It's all pointing towards the little girl, but I'm assuming it probably isn't her. Flotation devices, snorkels, nets, there's also some paint supplies too. Not much else to be related. Anything interesting here? 2 boards are stuffed into one shelf and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. There's also an empty surfboard case as well. How careless. I guess it's everything inside the closet. Okay, the gummy is the only clue. Pico. I will never forgive killing. Jackie seemed quite different from her usual self. She does feel very strongly about killing. It's not just Jackie, there's no way anyone would forgive something like this. I guess you're right. That's weird. What do you mean? Well, I wanted to calm myself a little, so I thought about getting a drink from that refrigerator. When I opened it a few days ago, I'm pretty sure it was a larger variety of drinks. I guess I'm just imagining things. I mean, who cares about drinks right now, huh? What are you talking about? Seriously, it's okay. I've resolved it on my own, so just drop it. What the heck? You started it. Okay, so that's relevant too. Ibuki. Okay, well that's not very helpful, Ibuki. On the right-hand side, oh, the bathroom. There's no notes on the door. Looks like, yeah. That's right, the shower's being repaired, so water won't come out. What about hot water? Well, that's impossible too. The shower's out of order, there isn't a waste of space.
I'm sorry.
Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me. So I never got around to fixing it. What the heck does your magic stick have to do with repairing? It's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. Your doubtful eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice. You must have read my mind. Think what you want of me. I've already given up. But let me tell you one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of despair. I promise I will help with that. What help? You're doing the opposite. Oh well, anyway, looks like the shower room's definitely out of order. But I guess I should check inside too. Can we go inside then? Yeah, let's go inside. Really nice spacious shower room. Jeez, you could also use it as a dressing room. But changing the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rule. There's a window, it's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow. But it probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it. But I can't seem to take it off my mind off it. The ceiling's really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. It's so that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. And not just that, it's an iron barred window if that's the case. It'd be impossible to go in and out through there.
What?
You still think about that window? Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through there.
Leave it to
I got
me.
it. I'll pitch in and help you out. Huh?
Now
Come on,
then.
give me a piggyback ride. I'll check the window for you. Pitch in and help. It feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping. You don't hurry up, I'll punch you. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine, I'll just leave it to you. Don't worry, my panties are clean. I see. That's good. I let out a deep sigh, then bent over and underneath the window.
All right.
I shouted, the carnage jumped on my shoulders.
Hey, your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full-body massages.
I shouldn't have asked.
So, how's the window?
Let's see. I see. So that's what happened.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
With a coin on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high that I started to worry.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy. See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then, it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
Okay, that's interesting. Connie jumped on my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. Isn't this a big discovery? The problem is, how are they able to reach that window? Even if I jump, I can't really reach it. If two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right? If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
Accomplice? Sounds like a big word. Is that the name of a kung fu master? But even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as a step stool would still be inside.
Like,
But if you call a thing about it, just one person can get out of here without help, right? Huh, really? Yeah, like,
I got
freaking
it.
ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls, no problem, right? Just as I thought, it looked difficult to go in and out through the window. What the heck, I even took the time to lend you my wisdom. You're the one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help. It was such a waste of time to help you out. All you saw were my panties. No, I didn't. Oh well, it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at them. Right. Pretty much everything I noticed in the shower room, okay. I guess I finished investigating all I can, but it's still not enough. Just from the clues here, I don't think I have enough to find the truth. Just like I should try investigating that again to find out why Mahiru got killed. Right, let's go and play Twilight Syndrome murder case again, I guess. Metal bat, same weapon that's used to kill Mahiru. There's no way that's just a coincidence, right?
Actually,
Yeah, the game's the missing link, we know this. A missing link, if that's the killer's motive for killing this time, then that mystery must be hidden inside that game. Plus the person who might know about that mystery is standing right next to me. I should ask her about it. Right, Chiaki. Explain to me the fucking game so I don't have to play it again, please. Hey, Chiaki, I have something I want to ask you. You okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? I think I finished investigating once through.
yep.
Well, let's go. Go? You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? And I think you should actually play it yourself. Let's go. You're right. With Chiaki leading, I left the beach house, and headed over to Jabberwock Park, where the unsettling arcade machine was placed. But I never expected that person to be waiting here.
Hello there.
Hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Nagito? Feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you two like this. Even though we haven't spoken for just a few days.
Why?
Why are you here?
Well,
There's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently Mahiru got killed this time. Jeez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. For her to be killed, if only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it. But still, you guys will be able to shine because this outcome is full of despair, right? That's right, no matter how dark in despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for Mahiru, this is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome this despair? Looks like you feel no remorse. As usual, he's acting so crazy, he's almost pissing me off. So why are you here? Who told you about Mahiru?
now.
You don't have to make that scary face, I'll tell you. You know, Manami. Yes, it was me. Why'd you untie Nagito without anyone's permission? Did I do bad? I just want everyone to get along and, you know, cooperate. There's no way we'll get along. You already know what kind of guy he is. Fighting among friends is what Monokuma wants you guys to do. Hajime, you should forgive her. Manami is making a valid point too. You have no right to say that. But now, it's not the time for friends to fight. There's gonna be a class trial for Mahiru, right?
That's right.
That's where everyone must work together and have Monokuma. Enough! Enough already, just go away already. Understood. Nagito, you two, hurry up and get lost. Well, I'm a little lonely, but I guess I'll do that. I already saw the true ending of that game, so there's really no reason for me to be here. True ending?
Now.
So though it might be a little late, I too will do some investigating for a while. I will try to be useful, in my own way. What do you want to be useful to, the killer or us? Isn't it obvious? I will always be on the side of hope. The more I talk to him, the creepier he gets. The more I listen to him, the more I don't understand him. If he didn't exist, the situation would be a lot easier to deal with. Damn it!
Hey.
Hajime, let's move on and start the game. You're right. Even though I do play this, I might get a game over again. Before I start, I should ask Chiaki if there's a walkthrough for this game. Hey, can I ask you something? Is there a walkthrough for this game?
Huh?
I feel like I'm going to repeat the second day and fourth day again and then get a game over. So if there's a walkthrough, can you tell me about it?
Well,
When you get a game over, that's the walkthrough. What do you mean?
want me to tell
You
you?
want me to tell you? I'll tell you if you want. There's a hidden command. A hidden command? You should have seen it too, you know, that thing that was displayed on the game over screen. Is that... Down 5. What's about the message that says down 5?
That's
Just
right.
so you know, that doesn't mean you down 5 drinks or something. It means you have to press down 5 times. Then the hidden command is... You
Yep.
have to press the down button 5 times when you're on the title screen. If you do that, you should be able to get the real game. So that's the trick, just as expected of the ultimate gamer.
No.
It doesn't mean to do with being a gamer, this is just, you either get it, or you don't. In fact, Nagito got it on his own, so it looks like he managed to beat the game. Come on, give it a try. I got it. Here we go. Game is a work of non-fiction, I do like that. I need to press down 5 times on the title screen. Alright, let's do this. The screen changed, she was right.
Yep.
This is the real game, Twilight Syndrome Murder Cases Truth Edition. I should start it up, I need to find out why this is the motive. I'll start if I press the escape key, right? Now let's begin Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Please press the escape key with your own hands. It's usually the enter key. I don't know why it says escape. We open with a specific murder case, a tragic killing that occurred within the grounds of the academy the girls attended. Based on their misunderstanding of the crime scene, the police ruled the incident was the work of a pervert who snuck into the school grounds. However, there was a secret behind the incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. The students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved in the incident, so they tried to hide the fact they were the first to discover it. However, tragedy befell those girls. Several days after the incident, one of the girls, Girl E, is murdered by someone. What in the world happened at this once peaceful academy? By playing the missing first and third day, you'll be able to understand that mystery. All the answers you seek are hidden in the Truth Edition. Will you be able to reach the truth? Now let's start with the first day, when it all began. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry for keeping you all waiting. Jeez, we're gonna go home late because we had to wait for Slowpoke Girl A. Come on, Girl B, you don't have to be that mad. Hey, I don't like taking photos without permission. People might mistake us for good friends. I'm not your friend? What? There's no way I'd ever be friends with a nasty, trashy pig shit like you. That way Girl B treats people. Even loan sharks looking to collect will get sick of it to their stomachs. Is Girl E here yet? Apparently she forgot something. She told us to wait just a little longer. She can't find her school swimsuit. Her swimsuit, huh? Maybe it got stolen. Stolen? You don't know. A pervert has been spotted in the area recently. You should be super careful, Girl A. A chubby weakling like you makes the perfect prey. Hey, stop it. Girl A is getting really scared. It's fun to bully Girl A. What was that sound? It sounded like glass breaking. It sounds like it came from the second floor. Let's go. Okay, here we go. What happened? I don't know, I walked by the front of this music room just now, and then I suddenly heard the sound of glass breaking. Is someone in there? That's what I think, but I think the door's locked. I can't get it open. You're right, it's locked. Did someone lock it from the inside? Is someone really in there? If we use the key from the teacher's lounge, we can open this door, right? I'll go to the teacher's lounge and get the key to the music room. The teacher's probably gone by now, so I'm sure we can bring the key over in secret. But I have a bad feeling about this. I found the key. Nobody was there, so it was super easy to get. Then let's open it right away. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Gilla, you lead the way. Me? Come on, hurry, hurry. Clara, we're going inside. And she is dead. Someone's lying on the floor. She's not laying down. She's dead. Dead? That's impossible. Why? Yeah! Lower your voice. They might still be nearby. Nearby? I mean, this looks like someone murdered her. Murdered her? Seriously, shut up. What's gonna happen if the killer notices us? What should we do? What should I do? I see, so that's what happened. I found it. The killer's escape route. Escape route? Could it be? The window. The window's broken. The sound we heard from the entrance hall was probably the window breaking. Someone probably locked the music room door from the inside after killing this girl. Then broke the window and escaped outside. Looks like she got hit by something when she died, but I can't seem to find anything bloody here. What happened to the weapon? Did the killer take it? So the killer just ran out the window. If they just wanted to run away, they could have opened the window. Why did they have to break it? They were probably trying to leave in a hurry. Look, there's evidence. The fish tank by the window's tipped over and all the gravel is scattered. They must have accidentally tipped it over when they were frantically trying to get away. A broken fish tank's a truth bullet. It's not too high to jump for the second floor window, so maybe they thought it'd be safer than using the hallway. But is that really it? I mean, to lock the door, you'd have to either lock it from inside the music room or use the lounge key. Oh, when I get to the music room key, it was in the teacher's lounge. So the killer wouldn't have had time to return the key before they broke the window. And the door could have been locked from the inside. That means the killer was inside the music room. Also, to get outside from the music room, they need to have passed by us in the entrance hall. But we didn't see anyone pass by, which means the killer's only escape route was this window. It's probably just a pervert I heard about. He's the one who snuck inside the school grounds. My school swimsuit was stolen. I couldn't find it anywhere. And the pervert who stole Girlie's school swimsuit also murdered that girl over there. They probably locked the music room so they could rape her, but she ended up resisting. So they frantically tried to get away, broke the window and escaped. Okay. Isn't it too bad if we stay here much longer? I mean, I don't want to get involved in something like this, and the killer might still be around too. That's bad. Uber bad. We better hurry up and run. But don't we have to report this to the police? Don't you know what happens when you report this kind of stuff to the police? You become the prime suspect just because you found the blood body first. I definitely don't want that. Best if you left this room, how we found it. Just lock the door, leave everything how it was. Hey, please wait, don't leave me. Okay. Now the third day. Girl D. So did I make you wait? So what's up? You asked me to meet here. Don't tell me you're going to confess your love to me. What happened? I want you to look at this photo. On the day of the incident, I found this when I peeked into the next door classroom as I was going home. I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think these broken vase pieces mean? That sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of a window breaking. What is this? I don't know anything about this vase. And if that's the case, the killer didn't escape from the window. Seriously, I don't know anything. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away. If anyone found it, you'd be in trouble, right, girlie? Are you trying to blackmail me? Of course not. That's not what this is about. If there's something you're hiding from me, I want you to say it. I mean, we're friends, right? You didn't say anything either. I knew this girl who got killed was tormenting you. No, she wasn't just tormenting you. She was seriously making your life a living hell. That bitch was in your photography club back in middle school, right? She was probably jealous of your talent, so she... I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you told me, none of this would have happened. Girlie, don't tell me you... That bitch thought she could do anything she wanted because of a family influence. And I just couldn't stand it anymore. You know, at first I tried to talk to her, but that bitch started talking shit about how she'd target me next time, so... I felt a sudden rage, and before I knew it, I was choking her. And then she lost consciousness. The thing is, it would have been worse if she woke up, so... That's why I had to do something about it. It's not my fault or yours. It's all her fault. Girlie! Okay. That bitch, Girlie, was it? Word issues with her on the day of the incident. Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? What the hell's this photo? This vase is... Could it be the sound of breaking glass was actually this? If it wasn't, why did you try and secretly get rid of this? That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister? Looks like I need to ask her a few questions. And if that bitch really did that, I will never forgive her. Okay. Looks like this is the end.
That's right.
As the Truth Edition, the incident's first and third day are depicted in it.
Yep.
Now you fold in all 4 events from the first day to the 4th day. Hey Chiaki, what do you think of the characters in this game? I mean, like Girlie and Gobby, their names make no sense and they have no romantic chemistry either. No, not that.
See?
While you were talking, looks like the ending staff's role started. Staff role? You should better find out who you want to know if you look at it properly. What I want to know is on the staff role? What a Monokuma. Oh my fucking god, really? Okay. Obviously there were some names there that we recognise. Wait, just now. Can I tell you what you want to know is going to be on there? Congrats, Miracle, congratulations. You've finally beaten Twilight Syndrome murder case. Now that you guys have played the game through the end, you should already know. That's right, the game is a non-fiction game based on an actual past incident.
By the way...
Non-fiction means an original story based on a historical fact or records. Answer my question. But even if it is non-fiction, you guys probably don't remember it. Well, that can't be helped. The school life you no longer remember is the setting for this story. School life? At any rate, congratulations! Now then, as for the ending prize that I'm supposed to give you as a reward for clearing the game, I won't give it to you. Ending prize? There's only one ending prize and I already gave it to the first person who beat it. How disappointing. That's the envelope that, the Yakuza guy had. Did you say ending prize? Like I told the same thing when I beat it too. I was late. If I'd known something like this was going to happen, I would have played the game sooner. Ending prize, there you go. The ending prize isn't the problem, it's what Monokuma said earlier. He mentioned how he used our school life as a setting of the game. as I thought so. It's connected to this time too. Is it really true? We're already living our school lives, and our memories were completely taken. Is something that crazy actually possible? Then, what did they do to us?
You...
As though there's something on your mind. Monokuma pretty said the same thing to everyone else who's beaten the game. But the game is non-fiction. Then it's the missing link that existed in our forgotten school memories. So do you believe it? Do you really believe our memories were taken? I don't know, but instead of thinking about that right now, we've got to focus on solving the mystery first. Whether we believe it's the motive or not, it's clear that the murder did occur. If that's the case, I need to question them directly. If I do that, I might be able to learn something. We're talking about the people whose characters appeared in the game, right? Then I'll go too. That's right, I'll get some information from them. I might need to find out something. About the mystery behind Mahiru's death and about whether this game is true or not. If we really had our school memories taken away.
Hey, hey.
Let's hurry and ask the others. And while you're at it, ask them if it feels to be the characters in the game.
Leave it
Also,
to
if you
me.
want to gather your thoughts about the content of the game, talk to me anytime. I see, thanks. That's a huge help. I don't know where they are right now, but we won't learn anything if we just stand here. Alright, let's go.
Hello there.
Well, Hajime and Chiaki, we meet again. The timing's too perfect. You were waiting here, weren't you?
You caught me?
You caught me. Wouldn't it be best if we travel together? If you're beating the game, you must think similarly, right?
Man.
No, maybe I made a little too conceited. A guy like me thinking similarly to you guys. It's okay, just make your point.
Well...
There's an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet up there. Them?
You
The
don't
characters
know?
who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, of course. The girls must be busy with their investigation too. I'll be a waste of time if we both question them, no?
Bye
If
now.
you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. What should we do? I guess the only thing we can do is go. I guess you're right. Alright. There we go, airport. Interesting what's going on for sure. So who was involved? I couldn't remember everyone's surname if I'm honest with you, so... Hajime, over here. Mika, Ibuki, Hiroko are all here. The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were... Sumiki, Kazumi, Seonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kazuya. I really wanted for Yuga to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me. So unfortunately he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
What?
Is there going to be absent? I thought you said we get executed if we didn't come. Executed? Maybe you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? You came because you told us that. Sorry, that was a lie.
Why?
You tricked us.
What the?
What the heck? Fine then, I'm leaving.
Wait.
You wait until we finish our business with you, right, Hajime? This is like I'm on the same team as Nagito. I can't focus on them right now. I have to get information from them. That's not fair. I can't believe you actually tricked us and we come to this place. There's nothing to say impudent regular people like you. Regular, huh? She's right that I might be a regular guy, but they also have an ultimate talent, or at least I should have one. Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. You played the Twilight Syndrome murder case, Mikan? Since you said we weren't going to play that game also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow and I panic instantly. A timid turn, I'm pretty sure the girl A character was like that too.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, can you tell me about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship? With Mahiru? First met her when we first got out of the classroom with everyone else. And after arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but... Did Mahiru hate me? That's definitely it. She hated me. She doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. But even though she hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person. Invite? Mahiru invited me this morning. This morning? She looked very serious and she was wondering if we could all meet up so she could discuss something. But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline because I needed to prepare for that. One day she made this lonely face and said she'd reschedule for another day. But if only I had met with her, this wouldn't have happened. Mahiru invited Mikan. Why? Hey Ibuki, can I ask you something? Bring it on!
You.
Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case? Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things. Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now that's time to really dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy. There was a character like that in the game too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's your relationship between you and Mahiru? You mean that in the perverted way? No, in a normal way. Well, even if you asked me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was, When I asked Mahiru this morning to go to the beach with her, she made this really disappointing face. A disappointing face? But disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Let's stay focused on Mahiru. Turns out Mahiru had some business to it. She wanted to invite me to do that instead. So something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans... Do you know what she meant by everyone? I didn't ask. I see. Mahiru invited Ibuki. Why?
I see.
Looks like we can take some pretty valuable testimonies based on that. Seems like Mahiru also beat the game. Why'd you know that?
You don't
She
know?
hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who appeared in that game. Just like we've been doing right now.
But still.
In her case, it was much more serious, probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game. That's true. But I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game. It's true. That is unexpected. Nagito, don't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
What? I remember. Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did me. Tempt is a rude thing to say. That's disrespectful towards Mahiru. There's no way her feelings would change just because of a useless guy like me tempted her. At that time, she was already considering giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push. That's all it was. What the heck? More importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She's being quiet as ever. I'm counting on you, Hiyoko.
Hey.
Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in the game. She should have talked to you too, right? Well, Hiyoko?
She never talked to me at all. What a surprise. I expect you to ask me such an easy question. I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now.
She's obviously guilty as fuck. Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran away as though she were avoiding me. It's like it's okay to say she ran away. Yeah, she's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided. Decided?
Now.
Regardless, looks like we're finished here. So why don't we do part ways for now? There's still something I need to investigate. I'll see you again later. What the heck is his problem? Even his exit was pushing. Jackie, what should we do now? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go to Mahiru's cottage first. Mahiru's cottage? If she beat the game, it's best we investigate there, I think. She might have that. Oh, the ending prize. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? That's your cue to say yes. Alright. Well, she obviously doesn't. The Yakuza guy got the ending prize. We saw him with it. I am a complete loss on this one, if I'm honest with you. Like, I mean, it's obviously Hiyoko or the Yakuza guy. They're the two. But mind you, there's that big guy as well. I mean, I know he's not involved, but I feel it's obviously has to be Hiyoko or the Yakuza, or both. Like they work together or some shit. You know what I mean? What color hair does she have again? Is this her? That's Byakuya. Sorry, Mikan. Or Mahiru, what your name is, sorry. I don't fucking remember. Mahiru. The door looks unlocked. Moving as you're told would be a third rate, so make sure to be one step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There's no others who want to investigate. There are others who want to investigate too. I guess I should go inside. Compared to my room, the cottage has a somewhat pleasant smell wafting through the room. That proves Mahiru was here, but she's not coming back. Then I should try looking for a naughty book. Why?
Yep.
I was only kidding. Kidding you, that kind of person? Gee, so at least I don't feel nervous anymore. Would that be the reason she said that?
See?
Looks like we don't need to search for it. Checking out that thing on top of the bed. On top of the bed? Yeah, there is. Maybe she should get the prize.
No.
Hidden Monokuma found. There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Hey.
This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person to beat the game. What's inside the envelope? Let's find out. Turn out the envelope and what came falling out was a few photos. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, Hiyoko, and what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's like just that game.
Yep.
There's a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her a picture. Is this the photo she took? Okay. Look at this photo too. Broken vase. It's the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on third day. So I recall the broken vase was the classroom next to the music room. Broken vase photo is relevant.
But still.
But this photo is more shocking. As Chiaki showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. It's an actual photo of a dead body. Since the piano behind the body, it looks like in the music room if that's the case. Could this be the photo of the first victim? You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
Oh.
The one they blamed on a pervert. That is the sister of our Yakuza man. And one more. This is the last photo. It's probably the photo of Girlie after she got killed on the 4th day. I mean, it really matches the body in the game. Okay, sorry, I'm not doing the voice, I'm like absorbed. There's no mistake. This is the photo of Girlie. Right, okay. With that, we finished looking at all these photos. So based on all these photos,
Yep.
it seems pretty clear this is the ending prize. The ending prize for beating Twilight, and what's depicted in these photos, proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean that stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
What's this? Is there something else? There's a
See?
note inside the envelope. Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game and press down 5 times. Once you do, you should remember what you did to my sister. We'll talk then. Holy shit. This note.
Wait. Time
Maybe the
out.
first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mahiru. Someone else sent this to Mahiru, and that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. Mahiru was just lured there by Nagita. She was also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played the game, right? And the person who played this game first, this envelope looks familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on the clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. Well, yeah.
Hey,
I'm glad we came here to investigate because we did that. We discovered a very important clue. Yeah, I agree. There's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru, but there's not much time left. I need to hurry.
Yep.
Right, I guess we'll leave. We need to talk to a certain fucking Yakuza. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, 3rd time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? You a stalker or something? Don't say that. I'm just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Results, did you find something? I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. Huh? Just kidding. I was joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me. Well, it's about the footprints. Killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue... What are you gonna do, Chiaki? I'm gonna try and talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. So I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
That's definitely a good idea. If someone let me try to talk to him, it'd be impossible. It might be different with a girl. Just be careful that he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Did you actually want her to stay? Actually, what do you mean?
Bye
Let's
now.
go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. I think she's really fucking nice. I like Chiaki a lot. I haven't actually spent any time with her yet, so I need to start doing that. Oh, I might have done. I can't fucking remember, actually. I don't fucking remember. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I need to go to the diner. Whoops. Oh, fuck's sake, I just fucked up big time. Well, not big time. I literally broke the game. I literally, killed myself in the game. Here we go. So it's gonna be the little kid's footprints, I'm guessing outside, because we saw her running away from the beach. Like, I'm surprised that hasn't been a truth bullet, if I'm honest with you, you know what I mean? What think you doing? What is it?
Now then.
Let's try going inside. Nagito? Why the hell are you here?
Hello
there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
Bastard. You two have arrived at a good time. I discovered something very terrible. A terrible discovery?
No, Yvette. I believe it's nothing like Sonya, but there's something I noticed too.
You too, Mikan? This is great. Looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point.
Big news.
Huge news. What's the big news? Remember the Sun Witch Esperito mask that was next to Mahiru's body? Oh, the mask that you killed her until they used to hide their face? No, this is not correct. This mask was not used to hide their face. Then what was it for? Sparkling Justice. That's the name of the serial killer she mentioned before. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear hair masks at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
The Sparkling Justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true the mask we found here is a hero mask, but it is a heroine mask to be precise. Sun Witch Esperito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine.
anyway.
So you're saying it's possible the serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us? I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used to cover their face.
That's
But even
weird.
so, they chose something that stands out. It might be true, but though it's
However,
easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me anything about everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
What the heck was that?
Well,
Maybe Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
I'm not a serial killer has a catchphrase.
Do you have
I read
a
it in a
minute?
magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in the native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the mask, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Isn't that kind of a stretch to say there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen.
It does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
Wow.
Probably not possible,
I...
but that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Okay, let's find out what he says. After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Everyone's cottages? Told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard did something shady again. Why'd I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. The kid squatted down the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding. Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see, so the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was... That's right, I wanted to get a sample of everyone's footprints. Unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Yoko Sanoji. Yoko's. To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of cottage. She shut herself inside the cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in. So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to get back to her cottage. They're treating her like a small animal. It was totally worth it. The footprints I collected was smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprints at the beach house. There's no mistake, these are Hiyoko's footprints. It's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. Something interesting? I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come from 4 different flavors: strawberry melon, grape, and orange. Looks like they got from inside the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. She went other gummy runs, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, this means it probably greatly relates to the incident.
See. No.
Mikan, you alright? Mikan, you had something to say too, right?
But compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't take your hopes up and be disappointed. I tried my best to perform the autopsy and was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on that scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mahiru didn't suffer.
What does that mean?
There's no doubt she died instantly.
The death was instant? That sounds a little strange. I think I'd better remember that. Yeah, that is weird.
And there's another thing I found.
I'm sorry I started talking to her. Were you busy right now? Just tell me.
During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. It's okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it secret. Until then, let's not try to see each other for a while. We'd bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko Synergy. This letter.
This letter is real. I've been here, met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 p.m.
And they met 30 minutes prior.
If you think about what that implies, then I'm starting to get confused.
It's true. What does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? There we go. Evidence gathered.
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end. Come, now is the time to fight the decisive battle. The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
Now then.
It's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright either way. Hope will win in the end. Now let's go prove it. What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. As a trial field where Monokuma is waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward.
Now then, let's go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. And that is where we're going to end this installment of Dangonronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, and I will see you really fucking soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.